We're looking at homework from section 3.3 today, specifically question number 4. Let's look at the statement of the problem. Decide whether the events shown in the accompanying Venn diagram are mutually exclusive. Explain your reasoning. So we have presidential candidates. One group is presidential candidates who had proposed tax reductions, and the other one is presidential candidates who lost the election. Now there are 3 blanks that we have to fill in. We have choices for each one. For the first blank, it's are not or are. For the second blank, it's are no presidential candidates who had proposed tax deductions. Is at least one presidential candidate who had proposed tax reductions. And for the third one, it's won the election or lost the election. So how are we going to make this decision? Okay. Well, it all goes back to what it means to be mutually exclusive. So what is the definition of mutually exclusive events? Mutually exclusive events are 2 events that cannot occur simultaneously. And if 2 events share any common elements, then they are not mutually exclusive. Well, let's look at this Venn diagram, okay? Do you see how the 2 circles overlap one another? When 2 circles in a Venn diagram overlap, that means they share common outcomes, okay? And in the definition that we just read, the mutually exclusive events have no common elements. They have no common outcomes. So if you had 2 mutually exclusive events, they would not overlap on a Venn diagram. So these events are not mutually exclusive. So that tells us how to fill in the first blank. These are not mutually exclusive. Why are they not mutually exclusive? Well, it's because they overlap. So that means there's at least one person that fits into both of those categories. So when we go to fill in the second blank, it would be is at least one presidential candidate who had proposed tax reductions and lost the election, right? So that's the second and the third blank. So your actual answer here is the events are not mutually exclusive, since there is at least one presidential candidate who had proposed tax reductions and lost the election. And that's your answer.